Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Kimberly and I am a part-time reseller. And today we're doing kind of a vlog, kind of a who am I, my thoughts on reselling, some really cool sales that I've had recently, and a mini haul. So let's start with the who am I. So I'm a part-time reseller. I sell on Poshmark, Mercari, eBay. I say eBay, but I literally have not listed anything new on eBay in like weeks. I actually took all my listings down so that I could do a refresh, and now I have literally, as slow as a slug, been relisting them. As in, I probably have 10 listings up on eBay, which is not great, especially at this time of the year. I send things into ThreadUp. I sometimes now send things into the RealReal depending on what I find, how much I paid for it, and all of that, because their percentages are just not where I'd want to be for sending in designer clothing. And I don't care how low the designer is on the totem pole, it's still a good brand, whatever. Next, I also do flip. I have been reselling since 2000. I was 16 years old at the time and I was working with my mom. My mom was a teacher. My mom has had many careers over the years, including she was an Avon rep. She, made crafts, things like that. So over the years, I kind of think I developed my appreciation for reselling because of my mom. I started by reselling books and smaller hard goods, mostly books, but I would also sometimes find really cool, I wouldn't say antiques, but like small dishes, little tiny thing, anything that I thought was kind of cool, I would try and list and sell. I did decently well, I will say. But of course, at the time, there was school, then I worked at Blockbuster Video, then I, moved to New York and went back to school full-time and worked full-time for Sally Beauty Supply. I went from that to working part-time at Sally's and working full-time for a doctor's office. And then I moved to Texas and I was like, I continued reselling, but I was doing it more as a hobby versus anything else. I was bouncing around from job to job and we're in school and all of that. And when I moved to Texas, I was like, I really liked reselling. I think I am going to get back into that. And so I did part-time because my other job, the job that I do now, is I am a freelance writer and editor. I write about dogs, I write about food, I write about entertainment, I write about beauty. So, in fact, that is one of my sites, Guilty Eats. You can find me on there and lots of other cool stories. It's one of those things where that is the majority of my focus. When I tell people what I do, I don't say I'm a part-time reseller unless I'm talking about everything I do. I say that I'm a freelance writer and editor. I might throw in that I'm a reseller, but it's not something that I focus on as my main job because it isn't my main job. It is my part-time job. However, it is definitely a job that since the pandemic, I have put more time, energy, and whatever into, because the pandemic caused me to lose a lot of work that I used to do that paid the bills. So reselling had to step up. And it has. But we are definitely in a time of flux where things aren't selling quite as quickly. I will say, like, I pointed out at the beginning, I do not have enough items listed on eBay to say this per se. However, I have definitely noticed a drop off in sales. That being said, I am comparing just Poshmark to Poshmark. I'm not comparing all of my sales to all, like eBay and Mercari and Poshmark cumulative sales over the years. No, because that wouldn't be fair. But I will say that my Poshmark sales this year are definitely down from what they've been in the past. However, I've had some really good sales. And I actually credit a little bit of that to the Goodwill Blue Box, which is part of the reason why I just keep unboxing them. I will say that the reason why I do so many of these for my channel is I'm hoping it helps people. I'm hoping people get what I was looking for. So for the longest time, I was looking for videos to see what you would get in these boxes. And for a while there, yeah, you'd see one or two, but most of them were older videos. They were from a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And I'm like, that doesn't help me because the boxes changed, how much they cost changed, everything changes. I want to know what's coming in them now. I want to know what these boxes are going to get me. I want to know what this price is going to get me. And so I figured, well, if no one else is doing it, I'm going to do it. And I've noticed a slight increase in them and seeing videos about the Goodwill blue boxes, but it's still like Goodwill blue box is the shameful little cousin we don't talk about because we have other brands, you know, like Helpsy, and we had Jomar, and there was Cozy, and there's ThreadUp, and there's this and there's that. And I'm like, okay, but Goodwill has been here for a while. They have these boxes. Yes, let's go with that. Let's see what happens. And I'm not going to lie, I've had some great items in these boxes. In fact, I'm going to show you 1 or 2 sales that I'm really excited about that came from items in the Goodwill blue boxes. So this was in a blue box, and I was so excited when I found it. I almost kept it, honestly. So this is the Via Spiga soft shell coat. It was the Via Spiga soft shell jacket in black, hooded front zip. I cannot think of the animal. It had an animal print on the inside. It was new with tags. It originally retailed for $180, and I listed it for $85, and it got some likes. I ended up with 5 likes. I think I had more, but I think when it sold, you know, people unliked it. I had it listed for $55, and I was sending out offers, and someone said, hey, I really want this, but I can't do more than XYZ. And I'm like, well, I can't go quite that low, but. And we ended up compromising on $55 with no discounted shipping, by the way. The thing about this is this was in one of my blue boxes. I believe this was in the regular apparel blue box because it was new with tags. That meant that my cost of goods was around $2.40 approximately, because that's around what the average is for my apparel boxes based on, normally I get them in BOGO deals or I get them with another box. Like I'm always trying to keep the cost of goods low even on these boxes by adding more to my orders, taking advantage of the sales, things like that. Yeah, I was really happy. And it sold pretty quickly. I think it sold within a month of me listing it. So that was amazing. And it didn't take up as much room as you would think for a jacket. When I sold it, I actually put it in a real dust bag because I wanted to protect it. So fingers crossed that helps. But I was so excited for this sale because it was like a rain jacket meets a little trench meets, you know, just, yeah. I liked it. I really hope they like it. It sold on, when did it sell? November 25th, and it got delivered today. So, woohoo! We're just going to see what happens. I'm filming this on November 28th, so super quick. Another Goodwill blue box sale that I had. Now, this isn't like, you know, as high as the other one, but this was a good sale too, I think. So this is a brand that I've heard people talk about both in the positive and the negative. It depends on which reseller you're watching. If you're watching a really big reseller, yeah, they don't talk great about this brand. If you're watching a smaller reseller like me, we all seem to like it. I don't know if it's because we are happy with our $20 sales, but you know, I've never found these in, okay, I say this, I've never found this brand in the thrift until after I sold this pair. So this is Liverpool. They were new with tags. They were from a denim box. And these are the Liverpool Colleen straight leg black jeans with 4-way stretch. They were actually in a Stitch Fix box because it had the little Stitch Fix tag still attached. They originally retailed for $88. I had them listed at $28. And did I send or did they send? And they sold for my full asking. No, my buyer sent an offer of $25, so only $3 off what I was asking for it. I accepted. I made $20. Since they were in a denim box, they were around $2.40 again. Super awesome. And they sold pretty quickly, because I will say that I do try and get like the denim listed pretty quickly. I'm bad, but I'm not, you know, I try. This is something that sat, but was a good sale from a denim box because it was something that I wouldn't normally pick this up in a thrift store, but for $2, I was like, yeah. So this is Old Navy. These are Old Navy men's. They are the straight leg jean in 36 by 30. And they were in gently used condition. They had a little mark that I did show right in the picture. See how it has that darker discoloration. They ended up selling for $15. I think I had them listed for $20, and they sent me an offer for $15. My earnings was $12. I'm not mad at that because I turned $2.40 into $12. Super excited by that. And I will say, I don't pick up Old Navy. But if I get it in one of these boxes, I'm absolutely going to list it because the Old Navy sells. I've not had a problem selling it, whether I've brought it to Plato's or listed it myself. Almost always it sells, which is pretty awesome, I will say. Another brand that I've been getting in these boxes that I have never picked up before, but like now I'm kind of looking at them, is American Eagle Outfitters, because most of the ones I listed have sold, and then the newer ones are getting attention. So I have this pair of kick boot, distressed. It was like distressed at the knee jeans. They're the American Eagle Outfitter kick boot, distressed knee, blah, blah, blah. They were a size, what size were you? 6. But they weren't just a normal 6. These were the 6 extra long. And I got, people were asking about them. People were like, I want to know, like, can you give me more about the inseam? Are they this? Are they that? I'm like, yeah, sure, of course, you know. They were intentionally distressed. They were like a blend. I got them in a denim box, and I listed them pretty quickly because I got a few pieces of denim in that box. And these sold for $23. Was there? Yeah, they were just a $23 sale. No, no shipping discount or anything. So that was awesome. And they're not even the only American Eagle that I've sold. Another really cool sale that I had was from a denim box as well. And this was Polo Ralph Lauren for men. Oh my gosh, they scrolled. Yeah, so there they are. These are the Varick Slim. I sold 2 pairs of them within, I listed 1 pair and sold them the same day. This pair took 2 days to sell. This sold for $20. They were originally $99. They were a size 38 waist. These were like a khaki color, which is why I think they sold for less. Because these sold for $20. I made $16. But then the other Varicks that sold for $35. They were new with tags, but they were like a dark wash. They were like almost like a black wash. And again, these are the ones that sold same day. They sold, I had them listed for $50, and then I got an offer of $35, and I accepted it because again, same day listing, plus I turned $2.40 into the $35 sale. I'm happy with that. But this is the sale that, like, oh my gosh, you guys, I was so excited that I had to share with you guys in this video because I was like, yes. So I decided to try their purse boxes, and I got a beautiful Patricia Nash bag. It was the Patricia Nash Leather Sarola, I think, S-A-R-O-L-A, crossbody with tooling. It still had its little card inside that talks about how the material is. And so I used Google Lens to figure out which bag this was, and it worked for me. So I found it. This is my picture. You can see I have the little card there and everything. It was in excellent condition. Like, this beauty was barely used. Well, it ended up selling on an offer. I sent out an offer. How much did I have it listed for? Does this tell me? I'm trying to remember what. I think I had it listed for like 115, but that wouldn't be right. Maybe. Yeah, I had it listed for 115, and it sold for my offer of $103 with free shipping, because anything over $100 I automatically do send out an offer with free shipping on it. This sold within 3 days of me having it listed, and that meant that my earnings is $74.73. The purse boxes are normally anywhere between 1 and 3 purses for $19.99. I always buy them with a different box so that it helps lower the cost of goods. Technically, my cost of goods on the box that this purse came in was $2.70. It was a little more because of the purse box edition, but for $2.70, I flipped it into $74.73. OMG. Now, that also means that I will be on the lookout for more Patricia Nash, because I didn't realize that she had the following that she did. Like, I see it a lot. I see it a lot in TJ Maxx by me. I see it a lot in the thrift store by me. I will say that TJ Maxx obviously is a little more expensive, and it's hard to flip into this number unless you're being more cautious, but I don't know. I'm going to start looking because I didn't think that would sell quite as well as it did. But when I looked up the comps, I was like, oh, this is awesome. This is doing well. I did price it pretty competitively. I priced it probably $10 less than quite a few other people had theirs listed for, but I don't know. It just, they weren't moving. Some of them had theirs listed for a while, and I was like, well, let's bring it down a little bit. And it sold pretty quickly, so I'm pretty happy. I don't like undercutting, but I was trying to move it, and things haven't been selling. So, but these were some really awesome sales. They all came in within the last week or so. Like I said, I'm filming this on November 28th, and like the Varick, that black Varick one was from November 15th, so 13 days ago. That was the oldest that I was looking at, because I was just going to show you guys the beige ones that sold on the 22nd, the khaki ones. The only reason I showed you the ones from the 15th was to show you that that might be a style to be on the lookout for. The Varick Slim Straight from Polo Ralph Lauren, because 2 different buyers very quickly wanted those jeans. And I think let's see, how many likes did this pair have? Yeah, the black one sold pretty quickly, though they ended up with 2 likes before they sold. The khaki denim ones, they had a few likes too. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it was just I got lucky, and that was the size that was perfect and all of that. They were 38 by 30, but I was pretty happy with it. Also, those Mavi jeans that I showed you guys in one of those, I think that all the Polo, yeah, the Polo and the Mavi all came at the same time, because they were all 38 by 30. So I'm pretty sure this all came from one donation. Those sold in a bundle. The Mavi jeans sold in a bundle together. I had listed them for $30 each, and they sent me a $35 offer for the entire bundle, and I accepted that because it was almost the same days. It was literally like the day after I listed it. And again, sales have been slow. So offers, yes. Bundle, yes. Big jeans, go. Out you go. I need the jeans to go. The jeans are taking up space. Now, I have a mini haul. And I wanted to show you guys, because technically I didn't go out on Black Friday. I stayed home. I wanted to go to the thrift and see if they were doing anything, but I didn't go because, oh God, who wants to go out on Black Friday? I remember working Black Friday and not loving life, so I don't want to be one of those people who contributes to that. I've been there, done that, don't want to do it again. So I didn't go. But the day after I did. So on Saturday, which was the 26th, I went to the Goodwill for a little bit. I did not spend a lot of time. I did not go through my normal routine of going through everything. I didn't even go through all the aisles I normally go through. I wouldn't say there were a lot of people, but it was definitely a little more full than I'm kind of used to seeing for my, I know it was a Saturday morning, but I do go on weekends. So I don't know. There was just something about it. It felt like there were more people there, but there weren't more people there. I don't know. It was weird. Anyway, let me show you what I got. Okay, so I'm looking at my receipt because I don't really remember what I bought, or how much I bought. I only bought 7 items. That's why I'm like, I might as well include this in this video. So it wasn't crazy. And it was a struggle to find 7 items. I think it was a struggle too, because I was being super picky about what I picked up, because I was like, I have boxes from Goodwill Blue Box coming. I need to cut back on what I'm picking up, because I should be going down to Florida. Like I said, I'm filming this on November 28th. Technically, I was supposed to leave for Florida back at the beginning of November, but I've had dental appointments that I could not miss. So I'm here. And my next dentist appointment is like December 16th. So maybe after that I'll get to leave. But I'm not even booking my flight until I know that I can actually leave after December 16th. Because I don't know what's going on with my teeth. So anyway, I figured, why not? Let's get this taken care of. Let's pick up a few things. Let's see what they have. So I ended up spending $40.03 with tax, because I was in Connecticut. Connecticut has tax on clothing. Massachusetts does not, by the way. So yeah, this is my normal place that I go to. The town that I'm in, the city I'm in, I don't know what happened to the thrift stores, but I came home after years in Texas, and they vanished. I don't know. Which was sad because I used to love the one thrift store, because it was literally down the road. I could have walked there. That could have been like a daily, like, let's get out of the house. But no, they got rid of it. So the first thing is, this was the first thing I found too. And it was actually, so the tag for this week was red tag. Red tag was 50% off. And this was red tag. And this was actually something that I had seen the last time I was in the store, and I didn't pick it up because it was actually a new item. So this made it all the way from being brand new to the red tag, the 50% off sale, with no one picking it up. And I think part of that is because it's very out of season for, like I said, I'm up north and it's cold. But the brand is Fresh Produce. It's a size large. It is 100% cotton. It has a style number here, and it is this sleeveless dress. It is, oh my gosh, Goodwill receipts falling. Sleeveless dress with this really cute butterfly print. It almost has like this little ruffly detail at the hem. I just thought this was super cute. It was in really good condition. 100% cotton. I figured, why not? I've never actually sold this brand, but I've heard a lot of people talk about it. And I actually found quite a few pieces in the store this time. The problem is, this was the one that was in the best condition. There was one that was like super like pilled from wash wear, and I was like, you know, we're not playing that game. This was one that I was like, I was so glad that it was red ticket, because, oh my gosh, so they wanted $9.99 for this, but I got it for $5. And the reason I picked it up was twofold. Number one, it's this gorgeous, I mean, in certain lights, this is hot pink, you guys. This is hot pink. It is a button down. It is so nice. It's Talbots. It's vintage Talbots. This is Irish linen. And that was what was like, this is a Barbie core all the way linen top from Talbots. There are so many good points to this. I was like, yeah, you're coming home with me. This is a size 4, made in Thailand. It is, I think it's 100% Irish linen, but let me double check. Yeah, 100% linen. Hand washed cold, all of that. They did have another color, and I didn't pick that one up because the condition didn't look as good as this one. And I thought with this one, there was a lot of keywords I could use. The Barbie core is the big one, because I've actually sold quite a few Talbots pieces that were hot pink like this with that keyword of Barbie core. So I'm super excited to get this one listed. I really like Talbots, but normally I like the fun print Talbots. I was shocked by this piece. I was like, oh my God, I need to bring it home. It wasn't discounted or anything. It was $6.99. And it is this, I'm going to show you guys before I tell you the brand. It is this maxi length dress in a camo print. It is like all buttoned down the front. So it's like a button front dress. Has pockets. It's a size extra small. But the brand is Soft Surroundings. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not leaving Soft Surroundings, because they normally price Soft Surroundings up. Like, I struggle to find good Soft Surroundings for less at my thrift. But they only have this for $6.99, and it's a maxi length shirt dress in a camo print. Like, yes, everything about this screamed yes, must have. And it's a heavy dress. Like, I don't remember what the material is. This is 100% Tencel Lyocell. It just, wow, is it heavy. So it just kind of seemed fitting for this time of year too, because it's like, ooh, I would, if I'm not this size, but I would wear this just because it's heavy. This was another thing that I bought it because it was red tag. So this was, they wanted $11.99. And I just could not resist, because this is Vineyard Vines, size 10. And it is a white cream corduroy pant. I thought the size was good, the brand was good, and the fact that it was a nice corduroy, which seems to still be popular right now. I was like, you know what? For $6, yes, I will take this home and get this listed. It's in really good condition. So even when I checked out, the lady at the register was like, oh, that's awesome. I was like, yes, I know. Now, that was not the only Barbie core I found. So I showed you the pink top. I'm pretty sure this went with said pink top. So this, they wanted $14.99 for. And this is also Talbot's. This is a size 8 though. That other was size 4. And it is again Irish linen in the hot pink Barbiecore color. And it is a blazer. I could not leave it behind. And again, it's 100% linen with a polyester lining. It has like these, they're plastic, I would think, buttons. They're so, and it has the little pockets at the bottom. I just couldn't believe I found the exact same colorway and material in a blazer. Now, they're not the same size, so they obviously didn't go together, but like they do. So I could not leave that behind. Yes, I paid up for it, but $7.50 I thought was worth it. And again, they had the matching color in another blazer. So the top that I said there was another one that wasn't in great condition. Same with the blazer. It was like it was a green, but not a cute green. It was like pea soup green. It wasn't cute. It was also not in great condition. So I didn't want to pay up for that. I don't know why I bought these, but they were $5.99 and then 50% off. And apparently the brand is Sandro. 14. 100% cotton, and these are shorts. So they're cotton Sandro shorts. I don't know. I just thought, you know what? They're cotton. They're $3. I'm going to get them and see what happens. I like selling shorts all year round too. And the last but not least piece was also red tag. They wanted $11.99, but they ended up being $6. And these are Eileen Fisher, size medium. And they are these gorgeous, they have a zip on the side, but they are these gorgeous, like gauzy wide leg pants. They are lined underneath, but these are just so nice. They do have a little bit of elastic at the back of the waistband, just a little bit at the sides, that I just thought that really helps the material and everything. I just thought these were beautiful, especially for the holidays. They have pockets too, so that was awesome. Because, you know, you don't always find these gauzy pants with the pockets. I just thought, yeah, you know what? I'm not going to leave that behind either. It wasn't a big haul. I don't know if it was a mighty haul, but it was definitely a decent haul. And I think, yeah, I think I'll do pretty well with that. I don't know about what I'm going to list those Talbot's pieces at, but linen, awesome. Barbiecore, awesome. I don't know. I just couldn't leave them behind. Let me know what you think of what I picked up. Would you pick those items up? Also, tell me about you. Who are you? How long have you been reselling? What do you think of this style of video? Like, I don't know. I just want to do something a little different, introduce myself, talk a little bit about reselling and things like that, show you a few sales, and show you what I got. All right, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Let me know what you think. And, yeah, like and subscribe.